are live for our mini love reads. So greetings to all of you. And if you guys are new to the channel, you guys don't know what mini love reads are. Mini love reads basically are just half price love readings that I do. They're pronto reads, which just get you a quick message, what you need to know at the time, what's going on in your connection with your person and yourself. So, if you guys would like to submit a question or just a love read spread, you don't have to have a specific person in mind. You could be single, you could be, on a self-love journey. So it'll be $25. Just make sure you state what's going on with you. I never say the person, if you're asking about a person, I never say their name. Unless you could, you put it in the chat or whatever, but usually people put it in the note section of their payment option. You can pay via my website, my Cash App, or my PayPal directly if you have it. And then I will put a timestamp next to your name. Now, if you want to go anonymous, let me know in the notes of your payment. You want to go anonymous, go by a nickname, go by initials, go by your YouTube username, whatever you feel called to do. And I'll go from there and put that in the description box with the timestamp next to your name, so you don't have to sit and watch this entire video. You can watch it later. The live will remain up, so you can watch this whenever you want to. If you want to play it back, if you fall asleep, your phone crashes, you have to do something, you can't watch the live while it's live, you can always come back and watch it and hit that timestamp with your name, and it'll go straight to your reading. I'm also, if you guys would like to earn some Walu shop points, so during the mini love readings and happy hour readings, I will be giving away points. So you can earn points just by submitting a question or submitting a reading. And if you would like to earn more points, you can pay a point forward, meaning not pay like with money, but I would like to give so-and-so, the next person on the list, a point. So that would give them a point and also add you an additional point. So the more points you accumulate, it will apply to a free gift off of the website. So I will let you guys know what gifts and how much of the points to get those gifts. So it's really up to you. But yeah, every person on the live gets a point. The interesting thing is I'm going to give points based off of where you're at on the list. So if you're person number 1, you get 1 point. If you're person number 2, you get 2 points. But like I said, if you want to give a point to someone ahead of you, that will give you an additional point as well. And I do believe in when you give, you receive back tenfold. So this could, I just want to do something generous for you guys, something fun as well. Something where we can all give to each other. So, and, just offer something off the shop for free, just as a gift to you guys. And I appreciate you, those that support the channel, those who donate, those who sow into my gifts, sow into my channel, and I appreciate it. So let's get started. So far, I only have 2 people on the list. There is 9 spots available if anyone is interested. The list will be open unless, no one says anything, and then it's silent, it's quiet, and I'll just have to, close the live out. But I have 2 of you on the list tonight, Sydney and Angela. So Sydney, you're on first listed. Second listed is Angela. The list, if you guys are interested, like I said, the link is in the chat, actually, if you guys want to click the link to pay, or you guys can do Cash App. Or if you have my PayPal link directly, you can just send it that way. Make sure you leave what you're inquiring about or who you're inquiring about in the note section before you pay out, so I know what I'm reading on. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it. Holy Spirit, I welcome your presence. I thank you, Divine Source God, my angels, my ancestors, I thank you. I ask for divine protection to cover me and surround me. Cover this live and those receiving a message as well. Cover them and protect them. If they are asking and inquiring about a person, that they be divinely covered and protected. I ask permission to tap into the energies of those receiving a message only for the sake of what they need to know and what I'm allowed to know and to see. Holy Spirit, I cast down any vain imaginations, trickster spirits, lying spirits, familiar spirits, false prophecies. I bind it. I ask for clear discernment, guidance, and accuracy. Provide peace to each person that is receiving the message that they need. clarity that they need beyond what they seek. Anything going on with me or around me, I'll cast it to the side. May nothing interfere with the guidance or the clarity of the messages coming through. May it be a clear, pure channel, accurate channel, guidance and information. Amen. 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 Okay. All right. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. So, Sydney, you are up next or first. Your question or your reading is, let's see, you said whoever you're supposed to know about. Okay. All right, let's see. Whoever she's supposed to know about, Spirit, please give us clear guidance as to what she's supposed to know about. Oof, okay. The Hierophant, it flew out at me and tried to come out in reverse, but I'm not getting it that it needs to be in reverse. So I'm going to just put it as it is. Okay, so the Hierophant. The Four of Swords. This could be someone that you might be taking a break from, or you needed to take a break from. Queen of Cups is here. Someone you needed to take a break from. You might have been dedicated to this connection or this person, if not a commitment with them in the past. The Knight of Swords. There might have been like, this person could have been like in and out, like 1 minute they're putting in the effort, putting in the work, and then the next minute they're not, or they're ghosting. Ten of Wands. Yeah, so like 1 minute they're ghosting, like they're putting in the effort, they're putting in the work, or it seems like they're participating in this connection, and then the next minute they're like not showing up, they're not being reliable, they're not doing their part in the connection, or it seems like they're interested, and then they're trying to make their interest known, and then next minute, like I said, they ghost you. So it kind of feels like that. You're not sure, like there's still a question on whether or not you should put your energy into this. Like you feel like you devoted some time into this connection, or you devoted a lot of energy into this connection. You may have felt like you kind of went really deep with this person, or you had deep feelings or emotions, or you still do. Is like a point where you might have been really gracious towards this person. You could have also forgave them a lot, kind of gave them the benefit of the doubt, or kind of, I hear making excuses for them. So I don't know if this is like you to others, like other people saying certain things, and you're like, no, this person, they just need this, or they're going through that. Like, making kind of excuses, or within yourself, kind of like, no, let me not be so harsh on this person. It's something like that. And I feel like you are giving to yourself now more than you're giving to this connection. There's a turnaround. There's a flip in that. I do feel like this person communication is not the best. Like, this person, I don't know if they're half man, half whale in this card. I can't really tell if those are fins, because there's a leg, but you don't see the other leg. It kind of looks like a whale fin or something. I don't know. Or a tail, or fin rather, right? That's what they're called. They're called fins. This person could be like someone that feels like they have to kind of morph themselves into being maybe what you need and what you want, because a part of them feels like they're not, they're kind of not up to par for you. They at times have a hard time kind of managing those two sides of themselves, like a point or part of them that resonates with you on a high level, that is, maybe desirable, or giving you or showing you parts of themselves that is desirable or has a lot of potential. And then there's other side to them that may be a bit toxic, or maybe, needs some maturing, needs some leveling up, needing some balance, needing persistence. And they kind of go in between, like following this, I'm moving this energy, but then I fall back into this energy. So they have to learn how to maintain it. There's something about this connection that is like, it could go, if it be that both of you decide that this is what you truly want and you really put in the work and the effort, because it is going to require some work and effort, which any connection would. But it's something about this connection that is like cleanup, like a lot of clearing or cleaning up the connection. With the Ten of Wands, they're hugging. So it's almost like you can go the distance, you can go far, but it requires that hard work, that hard effort, and not wavering, not throwing in the towel so easily. So it kind of gives me the feeling that this person does care about you, whoever this person is. They do care, but it's like a part of themselves, and they may not be the most, they might not commit to things easily, or they don't know how to really stick things through, not just romantic relationships or connections. It could be just like life, like, you know, they don't really commit to things easily, or sometimes it requires a motivation, because if not, they'll kind of just be like, okay, this is too much, throwing in the towel, I can't do it. Or I need to take a step back, this is too overwhelming. So I kind of get that feeling from this person. If you were not in a relationship with them, it might have been something steady, like, you know, you might have not had a title, but how does this person feel? But there was a level of like, I'm dedicating to this, or maybe you felt like, okay, maybe this is the one, this is my person. So you kind of just, it was easy for you to give to this person, to love this person, and maybe, you know, you gave in such a free way. Like, there was no pretenses, there was no conditions. You love this person freely and deeply. How does this person feel? Okay, control and robbery. So this person could have ran. I feel like this person fights themselves, and they may feel like, not control, I don't know why I said control, this is the conflict card. This person could feel like they were indifferent with themselves. Like they could be beating themselves up, like, okay, I do care about this person, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, and then there's another part of them that's like, no, but you can't do that, you're not good enough, you can't do that. Or no, I want to be by myself, I don't think it is best for me to be in a relationship. So this person kind of ran off, it feels like, with the robbery card. Like you may have felt like this person kind of cheated you, deceived you. It's kind of giving Seven of Swords vibe, and he's running off with the monitor. So this person could have ran because of some type of programming, some type of thought pattern that they have, some type of negative thought patterns. Because this connection could have required this person to change, to level up, to face a part of themselves, and maybe they just didn't feel ready to. Let's see, what does this person want to say to you in their truth, Holy Spirit, without any cloaks, any fears, any blockages, just all vulnerability and truth, transparency that you will allow us to see, to tap into. What is this person's truth? What do they want to say to Sydney? This doesn't feel right. Hit me up whenever, just don't leave me without closure. Okay. So this person battles back and forth between, like, just kind of being set in their, you know, kind of set with what it is, and just saying, this doesn't feel right, you know, so I'm gonna just leave the connection where it is. Because this is the sorry, not sorry reply. So this is like, it is what it is, this is how I feel. But then the hit me up message is, hit me up whenever, just don't leave me without closure. So it's like, they're open to you. I don't feel like this is someone that you talk to often. You may have not spoken to this person in a few months, I feel. I don't get years. I feel like it's like a short amount of months, a few months that you haven't spoken to this person, or at least not consistently. They're open to speak to you, but it's kind of like they want you to reach out to them, maybe to validate, you know, their feelings. So it's not like they're putting themselves out there. This person has some work to do. Like I said, there's something with communication issues, with the Knight of Swords. Let's see. What's your advice? Summer heat, things are heating up. Light worker, you are in service. So your time is going to be demanded. I don't feel like your time is really being pulled in this person's direction right now. I feel like you could be doing you. Like I said, I feel like your energy is more poured into you than it ever has before. Or when it comes to this person, it's like you just don't have it to give. Maybe in the past it was, it was a lot of, not saying that you didn't make time for yourself or you didn't have self-love, but it kind of feels like you made a lot of time for this person. You gave this person a lot of grace. You gave this person a lot of, like, what's the right word, leeway. Or now I don't feel like your energy's really on this person as strong. There's a love there, they're in your heart, but you're just not pouring into it, if that makes sense. All right, so Alexis, I see that you put a submission in. Let me go ahead and type that in, add you to the list. So Angela and then Alexis. If anybody else is interested, the list is still open. I have 8 spots available now. So, all right, Angela, 1608 is your timestamp. All right, so you and your person, let's tap in. Holy Spirit, please help me to clear our previous energies and messages. I ask only for divine wisdom and divine truth, clarity for Angela and her person. What does she need to know about this connection? What is it important for her to know about this connection? Any important insight and wisdom in regards to this connection? What does she need? Whoa, okay. 2 cards, the King of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see him. And the 9 of Pentacles. These 2 cards flew out, so I'm going to, of course, keep pulling. The 10 of Wands came out in the last reading I just did. The 5 of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. This is an interesting wheel because it has like people in different parts of the wheel. Like it's separated into 4 parts, 4 halves, like a pie. I think they taught that to us in school. I think it was like math or something. I don't remember. It's been so long, and I don't think they teach that anymore in school. So the King of Pentacles is this person, I feel like, right now. Spiritually, this person, I feel like, I don't know, this person could be dealing with something on a spiritual level where spirit is like strengthening them. They have a specific purpose or something. And I don't know if they understand it on that level, or it's just like this person feels like maybe they're seeking out or soul searching. But for some reason, this is so interesting because this kind of reminds me, I don't know if you're familiar with the Bible, but Aaron, which was, and I hope I'm not confusing this because I think Moses only had one brother, which was Aaron. He had that breastplate and it had like the different gemstones on it, and they represented the different 12 tribes of Israel. And in like the esoteric, the 12 tribes represent the 12 signs of the zodiac. So this person could be tapping into like their spiritual gifts or their spirituality in some kind of way. Kind of like unlocking and tapping into themselves. I don't know if this person is into crystals and all of that, or astrology, something, horoscopes, zodiacs, whatever, or this person is getting into that. That's just a side note, but I feel like you're doing okay with where you are with yourself. When it comes to the situation, you kind of feel like there's something missing here when it comes to this connection. So it could be the lack of the connection. Like it could be you two are not on speaking terms, or you haven't seen this person in a while, or something where it's like this person's essence or their presence is missing from your life at the moment. It's like, okay, I have things going on that is pretty well, like I can't complain about where my life is per se, but when it comes to this, I wish things would be better, or I wish me and this person could work things out or be together, whatever the case may be. It feels like there's an absence of this person. You both, I feel like, still have a strong connection, a strong love for one another, a strong desire for each other. But it feels like there's a lot that needs to be worked through, or you both have to kind of pick up in spite of maybe the challenges in the past, because the Ten of Wands to me feels like there's a level of heaviness. There's a level of like a lot that has been carried from maybe previous energies, previous situations or circumstances between the two of you. And it's like we can continue to move forward, work through this and make it happen, or it's just like we're going to allow this to overwhelm us. So it could be like you and this person cannot really hold this weight anymore of the connection, meaning like I don't want to hold on to what was in the past so much so that I can't move forward, or because it almost feels like you guys can't properly move forward, whether it's together or separately. Either way it goes, it's like something, I feel like something's coming to an edge here. The Five of Swords, it could have been a lot of people in the mix of your connection, like too many people involved, too many voices, gossip, too many opinions, just too much confusion, just a lot of hands in the pot. The Ten of Wands, there's a potential for this connection to have a different, a phase, a change in the energy, change in the narrative. Yeah. So this person is very focused, like focused on work, focused on maybe their responsibilities at this time and trying to juggle it all. And then they have schedule, which could also be a card about divine timing. But I feel like this person is trying to catch up when it comes to like their growth, when it comes to business being where they want to be financially, career-wise, or just with their job. They're trying to, they have specific goals, okay? Libations. I feel like this person is focused on their spirituality right now. There's a level of some aspect, I feel like, of this person that is focused on their spiritual beliefs and faith and building some type of spiritual relationship between them and their creator or their spiritual team more, really taking it seriously. When it comes to you with Alliance, this person still feels like some sort of relationship or connection to you that for them, like they cherish it like a best friend, like, the man's best friend with the dog. It's like, not that they see you as the dog, but like a companion, someone that they trust, like a dog for a child. When a child loves their dog or their pet, it's like they could do no wrong. They know that their pet is like their lifelong friends. So this person views you, if nothing else, like they have love for you. But I feel like too, this person views you as like a friend. If nothing ever happens between the two of you, or things never change in the sense of like romance, they would still hold you dear to them, if that makes sense. And also like as this lifelong friend, this companion, maybe this person that was loyal, someone that they trusted. So let's see what they want to tell you. What's their truth? What's this person's truth towards Angela, Holy Spirit, without any blockages? All truth. What does this person want her to know? What does this person want to say to her that you will allow us to see, to know, tap into? Okay. The truth is, you had me fucked up. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. It's very bold of you. It's a lot of messages. Dang. I know it's been a while, but I need to talk to you. So this person could feel like, because this is the sorry, not sorry type of message. So this person feels like there's some things that they're standing on, that they are kind of like maybe blaming you for maybe a particular thing. Doesn't have to be like the whole connection, but something in particular where they feel like you I don't know. It's like this person feels like you overstepped your boundaries with them at some point, or with a particular situation. And then the hit me up message is, I know it's been a while, but I need to talk to you. So yeah, I don't feel like you and this person are really speaking, if at all. And then the over it, they got 3 over it cards. So there's this heaviness, like this person wants to clear the air, but it's still like this energy where they're still holding on to something. So the nope, I ain't thinking about you tonight. So they might try not to think about this connection so much. You mad or nah over it. Yeah, like this is something that you and this person need to clear up. It could have been like I said, there's something with like too many people, too many energies in the mix, like a lot of conflict, a lot of maybe gossip, he said, she said, or just a lot of boundaries overstepped, I feel like, in this connection. When I wanted your love, you didn't want me. Now I'm done trying. You're lonely. I call that justice served. So it could have been a point where you guys were playing this back and forth game, or it was like you gave them attention, but they didn't have the time, or they were kind of like trying to test you, kind of get under your skin, make it seem like they didn't care. And then when you pulled your energy back, then they pulled you. And then when it's like they're trying to get your attention, you're like, no, I'm good. So now it's like, okay, well, you don't want me. It's this back and forth energy. Like I said, this Ten of Wands to me is giving just so much that you both are carrying. It's so much energy, so much heaviness that needs to be unpacked, because the truth is that you still care about each other. But let's see, what's your advice from Spirit? What should you do? Distorted energy. Focus on your heart, not your head. So you and this person, I feel like it goes both ways, where both of you could be having this like perception of one another that's not entirely true. Could be based off of miscommunication, could just be based off of looking at things from a lack of, I want to say compassion, but it's like inner understanding. Like, you got to look at this from a bigger perspective and not get so caught up on you know, like, oh, well, if they did this and F them. It's like, it's too, it's a lot of energy. There's a need for healing here on both parts. Maybe even a need for forgiveness. Okay, so Spirit, again, is saying focus on your heart and not your head. And I won't say like at all, like you shouldn't listen to your logical mind, but there's a need to kind of balance it out. So it could be like too much in your head and not enough in your heart space, and really tapping into that. It's too much of one energy. So there needs to be a bit of a balance. I do feel like this person is going through some type of change, some type of breakthrough within themselves, some type of alignment with their divinity, their higher self, within their true self. So yeah. So how you saw this person, it could very well have been like you were seeing like the parts of them that may have needed, you know, some work, that may have needed to be eliminated, for them to outgrow, for them to mature past a certain level of them. So it's like, you know, we're all a work in progress. We all have seasons of our lives. Well, good job, Foxy. Where we go through, you know, just different stages of our life where we're not always on the up. You know, we still have a lot of learning to do, a lot of growing. Not saying that you excuse like the toxicity and that you're welcoming it, but it's like an understanding of like, okay, you know, this is why this person did that, or, you know, this person, they may have been unaware of themselves, or, you know, they might have lacked in discipline or self-love, you know what I mean? So it changes your perspective of just sitting there and be like, oh, well, they did this, they did that, you know what I mean? Or even blaming yourself as well. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Angela. My dog dropped all this on the floor. I don't know how you did that, Foxy. Okay, so that was your reading, Angela. I hope that was helpful. So Alexis, you are up next. If anybody else is interested, the list is still open. I have about 8 spots available. So if you guys are interested, the list is very much open. Once I'm done with Alexis's reading, if no one, you know, submits anything, then I will have to log off. So, all right. All right, Alexis, let's see what you have going on. You and your person. Okay. Let's tap in. Let's clear our previous energies. Holy Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ask for divine wisdom and truth for Alexis. What's going on in this connection? What's going on in this connection with Alexis and her person? What is going on with Alexis and her person that she needs to know? Anything of importance that she needs to know about this connection? Where it stands? Thank you. Justice. Trying to get that glare out the way. This card keeps coming out for people. It's like the third time. Everybody's got that card. The Ten of Wands. What is this? The Eight of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. Or wait, Seven of Cups, sorry. Seven of Cups. And the Five of Wands. Okay. All right. So, Spirit is saying, like, there's a need for, kind of like, I feel like you're in this position of bringing balance to this or correcting the situation, and not saying so much so. Being the bigger person doesn't always have to be you going out of your way to meet this person where they're at or to say something to them per se. It's more, in this instance, I'm getting like your choices, your decision does kind of shift and balance the energies in a way. So you could be in the position where Spirit is like, okay, you are the one kind of get put in this power seat, this power position where we trust you to make a wise choice, a decision, one that is going to be not only of your highest good, but this person also. So I'm not sure what that is. You know, you would have to tap in more to yourself and figure out what that is. Or maybe you already know what that decision entails, what it's about. Because it kind of like is this, Spirit is saying like something needs to be addressed. Like you can't persist in this energy, you and this person. It could be like you both are dealing with something heavy connected to each other. It's like this energy of like, okay, if they're not going to say or do anything, then I'm not. Or if they're not going to address this particular thing, that I'm not. It's kind of like this passive aggressive energy too. But I just get an overwhelming energy from both of you. And that's really the challenging thing with this, because it's like, if no one addresses it, then it's just kind of going to be carried on. So this could be something specific with this connection that's being carried. With the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this person they're focused. They're working on many different things. So it could be things like, you know, pertaining to their everyday life that they're focused on right now, or just putting their energy towards. But I do feel like right now, I feel like this person is working on their self-love or their self-worth right now specifically. I'm not sure if this person is really focused on putting effort into this connection right now, because it's like both of you guys could be mirroring each other in this perspective with the Seven of Cups, is like kind of looking at the different possibilities, looking at the pros and the cons of this connection, the what ifs, or if I were to do this, what would happen, or like kind of playing with different realities or possibilities connected to this. And also it could be too that, is this the only option for me? Do I really want to take this one cup? Is this the cup for me? You know, or should I keep myself open and available to something else? So it could be like you're mirroring each other in one of those ways. I just heard you against yourself. So like this could be them against themselves or you against yourself, or it could be both ways, where I feel like someone is going to have to confront or face a part of themselves. Because it's like maybe their mirroring is because of the finger pointing in a sense, or feeling like, well, if this person was just, if they were just to say this, then things would be different. Or if this person was only to just do that, things would probably be better, or things would move. But Spirit is like, okay, yeah, that could be true to an extent, but there's still, you know, there's still things that are required of you both individually. You can't look to the other person to be the solution in some instances. I hope this is making sense. I just get like heat, like things are kind of like before an explosion, like if something is getting really, really intense or really hot, meaning not sexually, but there's an intensity with this connection, like something's about to explode, like you can't really hang on or hold on to something for too long before it's like a blowout. So you guys could both be kind of keeping things inside, and it's starting to bother you. It's starting to weigh heavy on you. It's starting to be like, you know what? I can't even find peace. I can't even rest. Like, I need this to be I'm hearing express. So like, this sounds so gross, but like when a person has like an abscess or something, or like something that's like it's unhealthy. It needs to be bursted. It needs to be popped. It's like that. It's just too much. I know that was a nasty example, but let's see. How does this person feel about you? These cards are acting crazy. How does this person feel about Alexis? Illness. Yeah, you don't have peace. Like this energy is bothering you both, and in some way it could be giving you some health issues, like maybe not extreme, but like minor. So like your throat itches, you're coughing, got a little mucus buildup. So that could be a block in the throat chakra. Your chest is burning often, or your chest feels heavy, or you feel like you're having heartburn. Could be something with the heart chakra. You know what I mean? Like your bodies could be telling you even to slow down, or telling you that, you know, there's parts of something's not being acknowledged as well. How does this person feel? Oh, curse and indulgence in reverse. Some of you guys, either it's you or him. One of you feels like there's something blocking you, like something negative working against you, to where you can't really enjoy where you're at, because this card was in reverse. So like you might want to do things, hang out with your girlfriends, or they might want to like hang out with their people, enjoy, have themselves a good time, but it's something that weighs heavy on them, or they feel like this connection in some instances like has been a burden, has been some type of misfortune. And it's like, okay, is there something or someone working against me? Is there something dark on me? Like, what's up? And I don't feel like that's the case. I really feel like this energy is kind of encouraging you in a way that might be challenging. Like this connection challenges you both to kind of take action where it may be in some capacity, or in some ways you would typically or usually just kind of like be passive about it and just be like, oh, well, if this person's not going to do or anything, say anything, then it's not my problem. And you'll stress about it rather than being like, you know what, F this, I can't do this. I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to handle this. Like, it's kind of pushing you guys to be more courageous, if you will, more assertive as well in different ways. I feel like, take it how it applies to you, but I feel like both of you with some level of needing to be assertive or to be courageous, or take, you know, the challenge head on and face it, and not really be passive and wait for something like a circumstance or this person to do it or to say it. And it's not to exclude divine timing or honoring where you're at, but it's like, don't procrastinate or be too passive about it. You know what I mean? What's this person's truth? I'm also getting something with the legs. Like this could be a metaphor of not moving, not walking, not taking steps. Energetically, spiritually speaking. What is this person's truth? Without any block, all vulnerability and truth and transparency. Holy Spirit, what do you want her to know about this person? What do I want to say? Okay. The sorry, not sorry card and hit me up card and the draft. So they're something that they're not saying to you. It says, I keep trying to figure out how to let you in. So this is in the draft messages. So they literally could be wanting to tell you like something, but they want to let you in on something. They want to be vulnerable, but then they retract the message. Or this could be just like energetically speaking, where it's like they keep trying to figure out how to let you in. And then you have the sorry, not sorry message, which is, it's not that I'm talking fast, you're just listening slow. They feel like you may not really like listen to them. You're not paying attention. Like this person may have, I don't feel like this person has been too direct, but in their mind, maybe they feel like they've been very transparent with you and you're just not listening, or you're not getting it, or you're choosing not to. And then the hit me up message is, I hate gnats, but they like my plants. They're getting on my nerves, these gnats. Sorry. Give me a sign you're willing to try again, please. Okay. So this person still wants to, you know, for you guys to talk or continue to talk and be in each other's lives. They don't want to let you go, but the thing is, like, this person has to do the work. They cannot depend on you. They can't depend on you to do the work that they're supposed to, just like you can't depend on them to do the work that Spirit's calling you to. Like, this connection is meant, I feel like, to challenge you guys out of your comfort zones, to rise to the occasion, to speak up, speak your truth, make decisions for yourself without waiting for something or someone outside of you to validate it through their actions, through what they say. You know what I mean? So let's see what your advice is from Spirit. What's your advice from Spirit? What is Alexis's advice? Nothing has gone wrong. Number 28, keep the faith. So you may not see your progression or your growth. You're kind of like feeling like you're in the dark. You feel like whatever this part of your growth is, whatever part of your metamorphosis is, you might be demonizing it a little bit. And, you know, in human nature, if things kind of don't look like what we would like perceive to be a good situation or successful or going in a particular way, we might, you know, write it off as this is a bad thing, or I've done something wrong, or just kind of like feeling stuck, feeling like, you know, this spiritual stagnation, or maybe even feeling oppressed by where you are, or your process is actually helping you to grow, helping you to evolve, helping you to expand, helping you to fully come into a part of yourself that's very beautiful. So right now, Spirit is saying nothing has gone wrong, even though it might be perceived as such. Keep the faith. Okay, keep the faith is what it says. So more so, keep the faith with you, with your journey, your process, and whoever is involved and connected in your journey, you know, whether they're meant to stay or not. Keep the faith that regardless, nothing has gone wrong. And this is actually a positive thing. And it's not always going to be this way. Sometimes we have to tap into a different spiritual perspective or a higher perspective in order to understand. Because when we're too close in the middle, or we're like dead smack in the middle, or too close to the situation, it could feel like, because you can't see above it, you can't see all of the key things going on, you can't take a step back out of it because you're in the midst of it. So you're like too close, you know what I mean? Sometimes you need to take a step back or take a step higher so you can see down below what's really the deal, what's really going on. So I kind of feel like that might help. Okay, so I hope that resonates. If you don't stop. Okay, whatever. I'm not doing it with y'all. Don't start. Don't start. All right, that's what I'm getting for you, Miss Alexis. I hope that was helpful. And that seems to be all. I guess that will be the list for tonight. That was my last person. So if no one else is interested, I'm going to log on out of here. Is that Bear? Sounds like Bear. But yeah, I'm going to log on out of here, you guys. And I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for watching. You asked about a crush. Did you? Oh, well. Thought you put what's his name in there. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry, sis. Goodness gracious. I didn't see that. Lord. Let's see. I did not know that. Let's see, this crush. What does Alexis need to know about this crush? Just clear out the previous energy from the last person. I don't know why I thought, because I scrolled and I seen that, so I assumed, but maybe you needed to hear that. I don't know why. But I thought you were asking about that person. All right, let's see. The crush. Okay, the Hermit. What she needs to know about this crush. What she needs to know about this crush. 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Empress. What she needs to know about this crush. The Lovers. Okay, wow. You have almost all major arcanas. Queen of Cups is not a major arcana, but you got the Lovers, you got the Empress, the Hermit was the first card out, and then the 5 of Pentacles. So this card, on, let me let these dogs out. I'm not dealing with this. Kind of get this feeling of, I feel like you genuinely do like this person, but I feel like Spirit is saying, like, cautioning you not to make this a distraction. And it may not be just a distraction from that other person, but I do feel nonetheless something about a distraction, because this Queen of Cups and the Empress card gives me self-love vibes together. Even the Lovers could be self-love, and the 5 of Pentacles is kind of this feeling of maybe having to pack up from something that you've known or something that you're used to or an environment, and kind of trying to move on. I feel like with good intentions, trying to move on away from what you feel like is dead, or what you feel like is just not really giving you what you need or what you want. It's like, I feel like you are kind of getting the gist that Spirit wants you to come out of your comfort zone, kind of get out of this passive energy in some area of your life, or just in general. Is a reason to this why you like this person. I do get like this person is here to teach you something, and I don't get like they're aware of it fully. This person could be someone though that is very deeply spiritually connected with themselves and spirit, divine source. Like they're very spiritual, I feel, or could be very religious, but this person nonetheless is very connected spiritually. So this person's energy may not be entirely available though right now. I do get that. And I don't feel like yours necessarily is to an extent. I feel like you are kind of taking steps to be open, to be receptive to new energies, receptive to new things. There's still a level of you healing something though. And not to say that you can't experience new things while you're healing. You know what I mean? Let's see. What does she need to know about this crush? What does Alexis need to know about this crush? What does she need to know about this crush? Okay, idea, mask, and readiness. So this person could be kind of helping you open up to the idea of something different. There's a element to this too where I feel like this person may not be be ready for a relationship or ready to date, or they might not be in the space to do that. There's something about this person that does feel like they're kind of placed in your view to kind of get your attention and shake something up. And it may be like a silent shake up. It's not like the Tower where it just comes out of nowhere and it's this explosive burning energy. This kind of has a gradual flow to it. It's very earthy and very watery. You got a lot of earth cards and a lot of water energy, with the exception of the Lovers, which is air. But even that, there's this element that is kind of subtle. It's not like fiery and straightforward and passionate and fast moving. This feels like a paceful energy. Seems like a very gradual energy. Does that make sense? So with the mask, this person could be helping you to remove certain ideologies, certain ways that you're seeing yourself, or just a spark, a catalyst, like just you being connected or you being interested in this person. It's deeper than just you being interested, or it's deeper than it being about them. It's like certain people come into our lives to kind of be that spark to our force, our life energy, our life force energy. It's like a circuit, if you will. I hope I'm making sense. It's kind of like electric circuit that this person might have sparked something, but then it takes a larger force when you tap into it, when you accept the charge and the electricity, it lights you up. So this is about you. This is for you. So Spirit's like, be sure to, like I said, not to use this as an escapism per se, or something to take the focus off of one thing to another, or take the focus off of yourself, or put all of the focus or energy into the person or the crush so much that you forget, like, okay, what is this helping me with? And I know, like, the average person is not always going to do that. Be like, okay, why is this person here in my life? Sometimes we'll immediately jump the gun and be like, oh, I like this person. And we start having these expectations of where it could be, where we want it to be. How do they feel about us? Do they like us? Rather than being like, do I even like this motherfucker? Or getting to know the person more to decide whether or not this is someone that is beneficial to your life. Is this someone that is a positive force, a positive influence in your life? Is this someone that is even available? Am I truly available to get to know somebody? What's my intention? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to skip that part of yourself, or that part of the situation, part of the story. I don't know if these text message cards are appropriate for this situation. I don't think they are, so I'm not going to use those. I'll use my messengers real quick. And of course, I just dropped the whole deck on the floor. Okay, how does Alexis crush? What do they want her to know or say to her? What is Alexis crush? Alexis crush. I'm going to say to her, what is Alexis? Okay, no, I don't know if you had like a specific question for this person or about this person, but it's a no. That could be a good thing, or that could be something that might be triggering, but okay. So this person is curious about you. They may wonder if you are dating. Do you have somebody? Is there someone else? I respect your hustle, ambition, and independence. It makes me want to take care of you. So if this person watches you, or, you know, because you guys work together, if they're watching you at work, I feel like they admire you. There could be like times where they think about maybe wanting to help you out. So if like you're doing something, this person might be, their acts of service could be like a love language. Okay, so how, you know, asking if they could help you with something, or they help you open a door or carry something. Let's say, I'm just using examples, but like, you know, open the door for you while you're carrying something, or just asking, do you need help? I don't know, like this person seems like they might have a love language of service, acts of service. But again, I don't know if you had a specific question about this person. It's a no for whatever reason, at least maybe right now, or this person is like saying no to something right now. But yeah, I do get at the very most, or at least this person is curious about you. They definitely do notice you. Not seeing this person really being full blown out, like extending their energy right now to anything or anyone. With the Lovers card, there is a mutual attraction at the very least. I could say that. I do feel that. This person does find you to be attractive. Okay, something about your energy. They do get a good vibe off of you with the Empress and the Queen of Cups. And I love this Queen of Cups dress. It's so cute. It's pretty. I don't know if you can see it. It's a pretty dress. Anywho, okay, so I'm sorry about that, because I saw you ask about the person that you typically ask about, so that was my bad. But yeah, maybe you still needed to hear that, I'm sure. But yeah, that's where you know, the crush energy. Okay, so yeah, that's the list, y'all. Yes, y'all. So I'm about to log off, because, you know, that is all. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, no problem, sis. Much love. Take care. I will catch you guys in the next video, whatever it will be. And until next time, peace.